Leo opened his eyes. The room was not dark. It was saturated in shifting neon hues that bled into the corners of his vision. Hovering inches from his nose was a carrot, pulsing with a rhythmic, golden light that seemed to beat like a second heart. He reached out, but the light zipped away toward the open window. Leo scrambled out of bed, his feet hitting the floor with a sharp slap. He did not hesitate. He lunged for the sill and vaulted over it, landing hard on a path made of shifting, iridescent tiles that clicked under his weight. He sprinted forward, drawn by the golden glow ahead. He entered a forest where the trees did not rustle. They hummed deep, melodic chords. Giant soap bubbles drifted through the air like slow-motion clouds, catching the light and refracting it into blinding prisms. He dodged a low-hanging branch, his fingers brushing the bark, which felt like velvet. The path stretched out before him, winding deeper into the humming woods. He pushed his pace, his breath hitching as the golden light flickered just out of reach, pulling him further into the unknown. A sudden movement caught his eye. A turtle, Lulu, emerged from the brush, her shell glowing in perfect synchronization with the golden carrot. She did not speak, but she nodded once, her gaze fixed on the path ahead. Leo matched her pace, sprinting past singing flowers. The forest abruptly gave way to a river that flowed with thick, dark chocolate. The scent was heavy and sweet. Large, crunchy biscuits bobbed on the surface, forming an unstable bridge. Leo stepped onto the first biscuit, feeling it dip under his weight. He held his arms out, eyes locked on the next one. He jumped, landing with a soft thud. Behind him, candy-coated fish leaped from the chocolate, their tails slapping the surface and sending warm, sticky droplets onto his boots. He stumbled, arms windmilling to find his balance, then lunged for the third biscuit. Lulu paddled steadily through the thick liquid beside him. One final jump landed him on solid ground, his heart hammering against his ribs as he stood up and looked back at the swirling, dark current. They reached the far bank, but the momentum faltered. A bear-shaped balloon, tethered to the path, had snagged on a cluster of sharp, thorny branches. It jerked and pulled, its surface straining against the spikes. The harmony of the forest seemed to flicker as the balloon buckled. Leo scanned the area and spotted a tree nearby, its trunk and limbs woven from thick, braided wool. He sprinted to the base, dug his fingers into the soft, fibrous texture, and began to climb. The wool gave under his grip, muffling the sound of his ascent. He reached the branch where the string was caught, his hands working quickly to untangle the knot from the thorns. The balloon swayed, nearly tearing, before the final loop slipped free. As soon as the string cleared the branch, the balloon shot upward. A sudden, sharp pop echoed through the air, and the sky instantly erupted in a shower of colorful paper confetti. The fragments swirled like a storm, coating the ground and the trees in vibrant patterns. The air hummed with a new, frantic energy. Leo dropped back to the path, his hands still feeling the warmth of the wool. The path ahead was now clear. The castle loomed ahead, a massive structure built entirely of stacked, weathered parchment. Its walls rustled like dry leaves in the wind, shifting and folding as Leo and Lulu approached the main gate. The golden carrot was no longer hovering. It was darting through the air, weaving between the castle spires with frantic, pulsing light. Leo pushed his legs to their limit, his boots thudding against the paper-thin ground. Lulu kept pace, her shell glowing with a blinding intensity. The gate stood wide, an archway of crinkled, ancient pages. Leo didn't slow down. He hit the threshold, his lungs burning. He accelerated, his fingers outstretched, reaching for the rhythmic, golden pulse. The carrot zipped upward, then stalled for a heartbeat. Leo launched himself into a full-body lunge, his arm extended, his eyes locked on the target. His fingertips brushed the glowing surface. The brilliant light fractured and dissolved, replaced by the soft, deepening violet of a setting sun. The rustling of parchment faded into the quiet stillness of a bedroom.